streaming, you could see where I'm at.
Oh, it let me in.
A black screen that's saying loading. That's that's what I
Oh,
got.
I'm in. What do you know?
I clicked launch game.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, where I keep getting stuck.
Where did it go? There it is.
So I want because I enabled games with nudity to show up on my my feed on Steam. I get little gems like breeders of the Nephilim.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Enter an immersive, beautifully erotic 3D adventure centered around catching and breeding the Nephilim, an enigmatic race of monster-human hybrids with an overwhelming desire to mate.
Ugh.
The graphics are actually really good on it. It's just like it's hard to take it serious. With the giant wolf man attacking the tiny little red fox girl, is that what that is?
Is it attacking?
Attack.
Attacking. Ridiculous.
I'm looking at the camera instead of away from it.
Gateway timed out.
I've got some of the tools for the game loaded. It's going real slow, but
the tools. It looks like it's trying to load the map. It's just been there for a while.
I've got all my sidebar tools off to the left, so.
I think that the game you were looking at, Sean, was Survive on Raft, which looks like a cheap version of The Raft.
PS4 on a island survival. Island survival game. PS4 island survival game. That's what it was. Stranded Deep.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
That looks fun to me.
Released in 2015.
It says now available for PS4.
Oh yeah.
In April of this year.
Well, you know they're releasing Rust on the PS4
Oh fuck me.
at the end of this year. I might actually play on the PS4 because
You don't have to worry
part of
about
my
aimbot
complaint with
shit.
Rust. Exactly. Part of my complaint with Rust is that I cannot stand spending an hour building up my base and getting popped from across the map by a dude with like a freaking one of those little like shoddy makeshift pistols. It's like I just don't believe that your aim is that good. I just
He's
don't.
got like
I'm not
8
buying it.
million draw distance, and he's got some sort of weird scope
Right.
software, and I'm like,
He's got that special gaming mouse. Isn't that what people say? Oh, it's my mouse, bro. It's a gaming mouse.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they say. Where did my phone go? Where? Oh, okay. I can stream our characters. Our character map. That's fun.
So how was everybody's week?
Pretty good.
Good.
Still at home.
Stranded. How's the baby?
He's great. He's
Cute?
starting to smile. He's being real cute.
Of course. How's the house?
Mostly put together. We really need to finish the nursery. It's
Yeah,
like,
Where's
Got
the
another
baby gonna sleep?
gateway timeout. Alright.
say what, Jeff?
Where's that pup gonna sleep?
He has a room right next to Nathan, but you know it currently has a whole bunch of crap in it, so he's sleeping in our room anyway. And he's yelling right now because he doesn't believe in sleep at night. So I'm
Some
streaming
children
the
don't
character
believe in
map
sleep.
now. Can y'all tell me who I'm missing?
I was looking at it earlier today. You basically have everybody.
I feel like we're missing somebody. Like, I don't remember the name of K-Town. It was the Elf Town.
I have.
Everland.
And I think I got all the people from Arabelle that were important.
Did you get the crazy wizard?
Oh, no, I did not. I don't remember what his name was.
He never gave you his name.
Okay, well, that's good. Add element. Crazy wizard.
I need to oil my chair.
Let's see what can I write about him. He is a person. Hopefully. Gave Armin 2 PP for unknown reasons. Also
Two
probably
PP.
doing illegal genetic engineering.
Is that on the elves on the outside of the city? Are they the genetic experiments?
This is the wizard that combined a rat and a rooster.
Or a rat and a pigeon.
I got a grid.
You got a what?
I got a grid. I got a map.
You got the map? I'm still getting gateway timeout errors.
I'm now in as a player.
Mine is I'm indefinitely loading, and it's just turning. It's been turning for like.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, it was
look at
stuck
that.
on a black loading page, and I refreshed it. Actually,
I just
I
got the
now-
loading screen.
I now have over 500 hours in Roll20.
What was the name of the that guy?
That guy.
That guy that's name that we all forgot.
Uh-huh.
that guy whose name we all forgot.
All right.
Describe
That's how you should-
him.
Griswold.
Okay.
That's how you should. That's how you should write it in.
Yeah. So D, you weren't here for it. We did something stupid and we called my god, and she took away we don't remember the name of the magic shopkeeper that has an interdimensional magic shop.
Oh, the one with that had the card that it would make any door of the store to the.
No, that's a different one. That was my magic shop guy. This is Scott's magic shop guy.
Oh, okay.
We all forgot his name, so we can't go to him. And you're the only character that remembers his name, but only if you remember his name.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
If D can remember his name. Like, you yourself don't have to actually remember, but if you can roll well enough for it, yeah, you remember.
BRB.
All right, I am loading the map. Probably be like that for a while.
When it got to the black loading page, I just refreshed it, and it actually loaded that time.
I did that before, and I got a gateway timeout. So let's see if it works this time. See if I'm as lucky as you are.
I'm at the black loading screen still. Although this is the first time that I've hit the black loading screen.
Did I get it? Get it. Should the screen change colors? Oh no, I got it, but the CSS failed.
Ugh.
Here, I'm going to share my screen for you to see. I got it. But it's all failed. Look at that.
Oh, that's weird. Say, keep refreshing it.
I was actually looking forward to D&D.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it too. Like I was on a roll earlier, getting everything fleshed out for this shakedown, basically.
I'm just running around the map all by myself.
Really wanted to rip that wizard to pieces.
Jesus Christ, who are you killing now?
No,
He's saying that he wanted to rip Jandar to pieces.
I'm handing
Probably.
the bag to you because you're the lawful good paladin. But you know what? What happens, happens.
While we wait, I'm going to check out this game, Children of Morta.
I'm mostly in now, just waiting for the actual map to pop up now.
Yeah,
where
I see
it's
your
black and
little
it says loading.
icon.
Hey, there we go.
D, you're purple on mine. I don't see your video.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because we're all doing video through. Oh, I'm still doing video through this. I'm gonna stop camera here, and I'm afraid
Don
to do
and Jeff,
anything.
are y'all even trying anymore?
I hit refresh every 5 seconds.
No, I did. It worked for me. I stopped my camera in Discord, did a reconnect through the settings in our game, and it worked fine for me. I've been logged in for a while now.
All right, I'm
Or
in.
load- Oh, it's loading special effects engine now. Oh, look, there's cameras.
There you are. Well, there's
I see a
Sort
white
of.
loading screen. Can
Oh,
I-
look, a map's loading. A map.
You just
Keep
popped in,
going.
Sean.
Yeah, but I'm a player, so I have to rejoin as a player. And that's when it kills me.
I see D. Hi, D.
See me.
Obviously, this is going to be a short session tonight, but
Just enough time to torture the wizard.
just enough.
so what? While we're sitting here fumbling around, remind me what was the scam we were gonna run?
So here's my plan. It's excellent. I love every part of it.
Okay.
We are going to give the bag of holding to Sir Isteval and Yolanda, and they're going to run off and pretend they rescued him, Jandar, from us in hopes to interrogate him in a more friendly manner.
Because he saw us take it.
Yes. But
And
but whatever happens,
what are we?
what are we gonna do? I think we should
Yeah.
I think we should go to an inn and ask about these other wizards.
Wait
Okay.
for our return.
You don't want to take them to a back alley and do it?
Nope. I think Isteval and Yolanda can handle it on their own.
Oh, wait. So, wait, you guys are splitting up.
Yes. That is my
I haven't-
recommendation.
Well, I don't have an in map prepared. So,
I mean, we don't need an in map.
okay, good.
Hopefully, we don't get into a fight.
At this point, pretty much just if we have our character sheets available, we should be good.
Yeah, I can pretend I'm in an inn. I've seen a lot of D&D inns at this point.
Right.
If you've seen one in, you've seen them all.
I'm sure there's a
I'm gonna request a bed with the magic fingers, please.
You don't want to know what's actually in that
Okay.
mattress.
All right. So, all right. Looks like we're all good. Just pulling up character sheets. Okay.
Yeah, they have rabid goblins sewn into the mattress.
Okay. All right. Let's get started. We already wasted 50 minutes on Roll20's bullshit. So last time on D&D, you guys entered High Moon. You visited the High Lord Thalan, and he pointed you towards the Leaves of Learning, to which you entered, and kidnapped one of the wizards, Jandar, from the contingency that has been protecting the village. You have 9 minutes until he runs out of air and dies.
Hold on. He can live without oxygen for probably like a minute. He can hold his breath, right?
10 minutes. I'm going by the description on Bag of Holding. After 10 minutes, he's dead. Well, after 9 minutes, he's dead.
If you go by that horrible TV show Grey's Anatomy, she was out like an entire episode and came right back to life. No problems.
Oh, jeez.
I love crazy.
No brain damage at all.
All right, so you guys better. The clock is ticking.
I shove the bag at Sir Istval and say, "Go pretend you saved him, and we'll see you soon. Bye."
Sir Eustebald is going to go find a nice quiet corner. Where are we at currently? The tavern?
No, you're at the library still.
We're still at the
You
library?
guys are you guys are still in that big leafy courtyard.
And Hafen and I, we need to get out of here. So I walk straight to the exit.
So you shoved the bag at me, and I'm gonna say something like, but, oh. I'm gonna shove it to Yolanda and say, quick! Just get
A
out.
minute, and we'll
Right
just let
here.
him leave. Calm down.
Quick, bury it.
Oh God, no! We're supposed to be saving this man. Supposedly. He can't hear us. Oh,
I'm sorry, I panicked.
give him just a couple minutes to get out of here. We'll open the bag up. Say we wrestled it away from him because, you know. And then we do our little, I don't know, you're better at talking to people than I am. I'm good at winning them over. But, I don't think a backflip could save this one.
Maybe you could be standing off to the side doing karate moves.
I'll convince him that, you know, I wrestled the bag away when I saw him getting kidnapped and you question him about the dragon shit.
It sounds like a solid plan.
Figure out a way to make that work. Alright. Okay, are they out of there by now? Have they exited the gate?
They've been gone for at least 15 minutes.
Oh no, we talked too long. He's dead.
So you
Are
guys
y'all
gonna,
out of there?
are you
Yeah,
gonna find a
I'm
nice?
going.
So
Yeah.
where are you guys at currently? Well, we wouldn't know, but you're just away. Maybe you're over here. You went to number 1. The trade district.
You have no idea where we are. We just booked it without telling you. We'll meet up later.
Okay.
So where are you guys going?
Don't really see much reason to leave the library.
There's people milling about all around.
I'll go to are there any secluded corners in the library?
Nope.
Okay, then we're gonna leave and find an alleyway.
Yeah, let's just go just outside of the library.
Okay. So you
Maybe like
it's onto
just-
your way out the front gate of the library.
Well, we're quickly booking it out the front gate,
Okay.
and we'll go to like maybe the side alley right here.
Like the first deserted spot we can find.
Sure.
Yeah, like maybe
You
this
work-
little nook right here.
You work your way down a side street, and you notice an alleyway.
Dark alleyway.
Dank and dark, and
Beggars.
There's a fruit stand.
Little.
Do they sell
As
cabbage?
soon as we,
of course, you can even see him.
Excellent.
A cabbage salesman.
as soon as the coast is clear, I reach my hand into the bag, reach for what feels like a live human hand, because I'm
You-
not sure what's all in here,
You're
and
gonna do that off the main street right there.
set to
farther
find a
back.
nice secluded spot. Go here. Is there anybody over here? Does it look like anybody's over here?
As you creep around the corner, you look around and you don't see anybody. It's quiet, it's desolate, it's dank. It's kind of moldy smell in the air.
Sir Eastfeld says the coast looks clear.
Okay, then I reach in the bag, find what feels like an alive human hand, hopefully, and
Mm-hmm.
pull him out.
Sir Eastfeld shouts into the bag, "Don't worry. We've
Oh,
got
are you back
you."
here too?
Yes, I'm sorry. I moved him just a second ago.
Oh, well, with 3 minutes to spare, Yolanda pulls the man out of the bag.
Are
And
you all right?
fumbles onto the ground, prone.
My God, man,
He is
what were
up.
you doing in that bag?
What he's doing in the bag, someone put him in the bag. That's why we followed them down here and took the bag away from them. But why did
I
they
need
grab
you. For everything you say, I need you to roll deception at advantage.
I love
Wow.
everything that's happening right now.
It's a good plan.
Jandar looks around the alleyway and he looks up at Eastfall and Yolanda towering over him, and he's like, "Where am I? Who? Why are we in a back alley? Who are you? What did you do?"
I saw those grab you inside the library while I was studying on my meditations, and I followed them out. I don't know where they were planning on taking you, but once we passed by this seemingly empty alleyway and they turned in, I punched them in the back of the head. They ran away, and I grabbed the bag to pull you out.
Roll me deception. Oh,
Well, he definitely buys that.
Distinctiveness.
he rubs his forehead. I see. Well, thank you for saving me.
Mighty welcome. Now the big question is, why did they kidnap you?
I was sitting in the library studying, and before I knew it, someone had cast hold person on me and stuffed me into the bag. I don't know why.
Be unusual? Do you have any enemies that you know of? We might be able to help you in this.
Yes, we are adventurers of no small renown.
I got a lot of renown.
He looks up at you and goes, "Who are you?"
You'll see. Don't worry. The shirts are coming out next week.
I'm Sir Eastvold of Daggerford, formerly Daggerford.
Yolanda Chorister, the mighty,
Dun dun dun.
slayer of lions, beater of men. I like to beat men.
East of all, roll me a perception. I also lost your video. I don't know if that was me.
All of my video feed just went kaput. So
Kaput. All right,
perception.
they are
I
back.
did say kaput. Yes, I did.
Kaput. You notice that as you both stated your name to him, he hesitates a little bit.
Supposed to use code names, guys.
Heard of me.
So since
Which of my great gladiator accomplishments do you know anything about?
I see. Sir Easteval and Yolanda, of course. If you guys don't mind, I should probably be on my way.
are we familiar to you? I seem to note that you hesitated just now when we said our
Well,
names.
you dumped me out in a back alley, and
We
Sure,
saved you.
you saved me, sure, but I should
Offering
probably
you
go
help.
report in. I should probably go report into my boss.
And who would that be?
Better yet, would you like us to walk with you? Obviously, there are dangerous people walking these streets right now.
Indeed, it is dangerous, especially for someone like yourself. A weak wizard.
We, yeah, we can absolutely do that.
Now, who is your boss again?
I'm sorry, you broke
is
up for
your-
me.
I said, who is your boss again, just so we know where we're going?
My boss is you might not know him, but he just goes by the name Vulcan.
All right, then.
Vulcan is his name?
Vulcan is his name.
What's
His
the
only name.
What's the name of this wizard here?
This is the one that you guys stole from the library, Jandar.
Jandar, that's right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do you say? Let's go see.
I'll check if the coast is clear. And I'm making a big dramatic show of peeking around corners.
I'm just gonna chill with Jandar. So don't worry, she does this kind of thing all the time.
What a great opportunity for you two to talk while I check the way.
Yep, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Don't you worry, friend. Things are under control."
You're safe now.
Be well, friend.
All right, so you're gonna check up ahead, Yolanda.
Yeah. Do I know where the other guys went? Did they tell me at all?
If they didn't tell you, they didn't tell you.
So while she's scouting, I'm gonna make small talk with them. I'm gonna try and get more information about Vulcan. So how long have you guys has your party been in the city? I heard from the mayor,
High Lord.
High Lord of the city, that you had been assisting with some magical wards in and around.
This is true, he says. We have been here for about a month now, doing the work to help the people. And as an elf, it is a great honor to be in the city of High Moon.
Naturally. I'm sure I know that. What manner of threats are you guarding against in the city?
Well, we know of the dragon menace that has been terrorizing the continent, so we just offer our services to help the people.
Is this the first city that you've offered your services to?
Not the first city. We've been working our way through the Dalelands as we come from the Sea of Fallen Stars.
I see.
D, so you're checking ahead?
Are you running along the rooftops?
So from there, roll me a perception.
She's doing ninja flips on the rooftops, right?
Peeking around corners.
All right, at the end of the alley, from the way that you came from the main square, you see an elf, with wearing a cloak with his hood down, walking your way.
With his pants off.
With his pants off, one sock on,
His
carrying a
unsheathed.
You can, from far away, that you can see he's a little bit on the shorter side, but blonde hair, blue eyes, fair skin.
He looks like Legolas.
Oh my god, it is Legolas.
Lego Lass.
Should greet him like that.
But you see him
I-
appear at the end of the street.
Going to use message and which is a cantrip and point back towards Istibal. I can get where I can see him. And whisper into his head. Keep him there. Find out about the dragon stuff. There's someone up ahead.
Okay.
So I step out. Say, hail and well met, fellow traveler.
The elf man looks at you and says, "Ah, hail and well met yourself, fair maiden. What brings you to a desolate back alley such as this?"
Got a bit lost from the main city, I guess. Was looking for the fighting halls.
Well, we're but a fair elf town. There's no such thing as that here.
Oh darn. Well then a good drink and a bed would be nice. What direction would that be in?
Oh, that would be down the street. The other way. Next intersection on the right. There's a tavern down there. I believe it's called the Skeeving Tankard.
Lovely. So what brings you to a creepy alley yourself?
Me? Oh, I'm just making the rounds. Just checking out all, what I can.
So are you some kind of guard or some sort of nefarious person?
Well, I'm neither. I'm just doing my thing.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna stand here until you leave. Bye.
Yes, nothing to see here.
Do. Hanging out in an alley.
Just like standing there with like blocking the whole alleyway.
So, you guarding something back there?
No, just like this alleyway.
Oh, okay. Well, you wouldn't mind if I took a little stroll back there then, would you? Just to check it out.
Rather you didn't, but if you want to, you can. I heard some weird noises back there, so I think it might be dangerous.
There could be deviants back there.
There might
All
be
right.
nefarious types.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go take a look. It's just a belonged to a what do you call them? A barrel maker. So there should just be a bunch of crap back there. But I'm gonna go take a look regardless. He says as he walks by.
As soon as his back's to me, I'm gonna punch him in the back of the head with non-lethal, or not punch him. I'm gonna hit him with my staff in the back of the head with non-lethal damage.
Before you can do that,
You're going to sever his spine with a single blow. His spinal column is now snapped in half.
Not the intelligent one in the group this time, you guys. I know how to hit things.
At least you didn't appear behind him and break his neck or something.
Well, I'm good, so I'm not gonna try and kill him off the bat.
so
Yeah,
as he walks by you, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Break the neck, walk away.
As he steps by and you raise your staff to strike him in the back, yellow strips of magical energy come out of the ground and loop around you, binding you completely, restricting
Shit.
your movement to 0, your flying speed to 0, and you fall prone to the ground. He turns back to you and says, "Uh-huh." And he starts to continue his way down the alley.
I scream as loud as I can, "They're back! It's the kidnappers! It's part of their crew!"
The strange elf man rounds the corner and sees Sir Eastaval with Jandar.
Yeah,
Jandar,
well met, friend.
Jandar stands up and dusts himself off and says, "It took you long enough, Thandel." And Jandar turns to Sir Eastaval. And you need to make...
They've done nothing but nice things. I'm wondering why Istabal's being attacked. Oh wait, y'all didn't use code names. This is all on you. Why
Yeah,
don't you give
yeah.
Real names.
Gave me a real name.
T-shirts of me. Just assume they know who I am. I'm not smart. My whole thing is I want people to know me.
What is
Now,
it?
why
that you-
Isabel
what's
didn't use one, I don't know.
Alright, hang on a second.
Was your video still busted, Jeff?
No, I see it. I hit reconnect and it worked.
I can only see Scott. If I hit reconnect, I'm sure.
So I need you,
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, you both.
Sir
come up.
Eastaval, to make me a wisdom saving throw.
+3, 13. I also have advantage. Well, that doesn't count. Okay, matter.
Oh, so you're not doing the +3? Oh, so.
No, the +3 is already there.
Oh, okay.
I also have advantage on wisdom checks because of the sentinel shield, but it doesn't really apply in this situation since it was
Yeah.
7.
So you immediately feel your body seized over with paralyzation as
Did he cast a spell on me?
he cast a spell on you.
Was it an instant cast spell, or did he have to mutter some words, or did I see him cast the spell?
It was vocal
Well,
and semantic,
So the spell was
or not
observed.
semantic. So the spell was observed.
Was it instantaneous cast?
Yes.
Would you allow me to counterspell?
The fuck, you have counterspell now?
I've always had counterspell. It's one of my oath spells.
Yes, as you see him working his hands. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. Alright. So I shall roll. As you cast counterspell, you feel the paralyzation take over your body as your counterspell fails.
Great.
And you flop to the ground.
Am I just
Um,
paralyzed?
You're just paralyzed currently under hold person. So
Just looking at my verbal only.
you can talk. You can both talk. The other elf man goes back down and drags Yolanda back up to Sir Eastaval. Drops him there, and they stand over the both of you. And they are both like,
Hail and well met.
"Hail and well met." They both tie you up with a rope. Very tight knots. Very, very good. Very the best. Very tight knots. You're
Or
muted,
with
D.
him. Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh no, you were just cut out for the first few seconds.
I start yelling, I didn't know you were with this guy. I was just trying to protect him. He's been kidnapped once already.
Oh, you can say all that you want. We know exactly who you are. Where's your buddy Hafen and Armin?
Don't know who. We're just saviors.
Roll me a deception on that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The only way the only way this works is they think you are too stupid to tell a lie.
It's pretty believable at this point.
Well, you say that you say that you're my savior, but you look exactly like the person our boss told was coming into the city, and
I'm
I
a
don't know.
blonde white woman. Do you know how many blonde white women there are in this world?
I'm a blonde white elf.
Do you still that
Kill me
scream?
then. I
Jeff, you
just saw your
feel
buddy
you
get
feel the
roughed.
you feel the paralyzation wear off your body since about a minute has passed. And I think that was only a minute. Pretty sure that was only a minute for hold person, not 10 minutes or something.
Well, I'm sure that
double
he
check.
knows exactly
1
how
minute.
long
Yeah.
the spell lasts. Is that a concentration spell?
Hold person is a concentration.
Concentration. So he'll know as soon as the spell ends.
Mm-hmm. So you feel, and Jandar looks down at you and says, "Hey, you can try to break free from the rope all you want. How about this?" And he rubs his hands together, and he wipes his hand across the ground. A glyph of runes appear around you, and a very transparent but green kind of bubble appears around the both of you. Thanel releases the bell that was restricting Yolanda, and East of All was cut free from his ropes as they walk back outside the cliffs.
So we're glyphed right now. What are we in, like a...
Know who this fucking guy is, pointing at Esteval. He just sort of helped out when I was, chasing off the fighters. But I just saw some guys grab this guy, once again, while studying my meditations. You can check at the library. Wasn't with him, just checking my meditation stuff. Saw some guys grab you, tried to help out. And then some creepy elf's like, I'm going to come back here and investigate, and I had already sworn to protect your ass.
Thanel holds up a finger as he looks off in a different way. And he looks back and he says, "Oh, all right. Sure, I'll tell her." "Yeah. No."
His sending stone is way fancier than the one we have.
He says, they're just kind of standing there. We can. What are we gonna do with you? As Jandar and Thanel look at each other. This was too easy. You guys split yourselves up. That was the worst possible thing you could do.
I lean over to Esteval and say, can you punch a rune and make it go away?
I don't think so. So I guess we could try the honest route. And I could just say, look,
It's easier to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission.
I guess I could just try to appeal, but they knew we were coming, right? Which means that they're probably evil if they were expecting us to come into the city.
It
So
doesn't mean they're evil. It just means that they're well informed.
okay, I'm gonna go through for a line of questioning them. I'm gonna say, so you expected us to enter the city? Why? For
You
what
ex-
purpose?
Easy. Our boss Vulcan wanted you.
In what capacity? Why does Vulcan want us? We're more than happy to assist with the
With you.
defense of the city.
Oh, he wants you.
He wants her.
I don't think my boyfriend's gonna like that.
You have been a pain in our side for way too long. So we were instructed to lure you into the city and kill you.
But why
Well,
would you
right.
want to kill us?
Well, you've already
I
killed
think
a.
I'm stronger than a blue dragon.
You've taken down a blue dragon. You can't. We can't let you do any more damage.
I guess that makes sense. Naturally, you would be working with the dragons. So we're stuck in these ruins, right?
Yes. You are stuck in. You recognize exactly what it is. Those look like the magic circles that Davril has cast before.
Magic circle.
Outside of that circle?
What's that, D?
Can you cast spells that would appear outside of the circle? Or is it all?
Generally, the magic circle means that something can't enter or leave it, and I believe unless they are inside with you.
So would you say that the spell is affecting us currently?
Spell, try to leave the bubble.
Well,
I'm
I'm
more interested.
I'm sure that we're the targets of the spell. Can I cast Cleansing Touch on Yolanda and I? Beginning at 14th level, you can use your action to end one spell on yourself or one willing creature that you touch. You can use this a number of times equal to your charisma modifier.
I don't think that would really work here because it's not affecting either of you directly.
Or just a big circle.
You could cast it on the ground.
I'm
Make
mostly
spells out.
curious if I can cast Minor Illusion outside of the rooms. I'm not real familiar with how magic works, so.
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
I'm going to try and cast Minor Illusion outside the rooms. And create. Sure, I can.
Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't cast magic outside of it.
Well, let's see. How does that work?
I'm going to create Armin's voice from down here, saying, "There they are! We found them! Let go of our
What is-
teammates!"
Okay. Do you have to do anything for that, or is it just I'm casting this?
I'm just casting it. It's a cantrip.
What cantrip is it?
Minor Illusion. Okay. Make it
Creature
short.
uses his action to examine the... Okay, so I do need to do something. So you are going... So you cast Armin's... the minor illusion of Armin's voice down the alleyway.
Yeah.
Thanel immediately looks that way. And he makes an intelligence check against your spell DC save. I believe your spell DC save has probably gone up since you guys leveled up. What's
This
your...
would be a deception.
No, specifically on
Okay.
minor illusion, I do a intelligence investigation check against your spell DC.
Oh yeah, it's 50.
So, would we know enough about Magic Circle to know that we can well, we know now that spells work outside of it, right?
Well, you
Well-
know what it is and what Davril has used it for before, but you wouldn't know that you can cast magic outside of it. So D is, or Yolanda is.
I'm
Discovering
experimenting.
that for us.
I'm gonna keep him as distracted as possible by keeping Armin's voice yelling down there, while I'm also like saying like, "Don't here, run away, whatever
Thanel-
you do, run away," and like just trying to confuse him with just the amount of noise that I'm making from both
Than-
sides.
All right. So Thanel immediately turns down the alleyway, points his finger, and a large fireball explosion happens at the other end of the alley.
Kaboom! Down here.
And then he hears Armin going, "Miss me, miss me."
He
Which
would-
is exactly what Armin would say.
He gets very upset, and he runs down to the end of the alleyway to look for Armin, leaving just Jandar in front of the magic circle with you two.
So, would that mean that Sir Eastaval could infer from that spells can be cast outside of the circle?
So far, so good.
Okay. So, is this guy right here? Is he distracted?
He's watching you. Well, he kind of watched Fireball go off, and then Thanel run off down there, and he's kind of, but kind of not.
His attention is divided.
You think I could get one of these puppies off on him?
I don't see why not.
Jesus Christ.
Well, so if we put him inside of one of these bubbles, wouldn't that would break
A
whatever
bubble, and
concentration,
he's in a
right?
bubble.
That's right. We'll just sit here in a bubble. That would break his concentration though for the magic circle, right?
Magic circle is not concentration.
Fuck. How long does magic circle last again?
It lasts at a baseline of an hour,
Shit.
and it's only been a few minutes at this point.
Well, then I'm going to say, close your eyes! And I'm going to do a searing sunburst.
This is like a Hadoken.
Yeah.
More or less.
And I'll use 3 key points to try and make it as strong as possible.
Well, you guys are going to be in it too, you know.
Yeah, well. I'll do it, like, as far off as I can. But, oh, well, I guess I'll do it
He's-
over his head.
Each foot.
I mean,
here,
I don't
let's
have any
see,
spells that are going to outlast an hour.
Don't think about magic. Like there's got to be a way out that isn't magic.
We could dig.
You don't.
We could
well,
dig under the circle.
I think you have
How
someone
tall
that's really
is-
good at punching things like the ground.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Dee doesn't have mold earth with as much with how strong she is.
Yeah, no, I think that comes later. I also went with the Way of the Sun, which doesn't
Okay.
give me a lot of Earth stuff. Well then, because Yolanda once again isn't very bright, she's gonna jump as high as possible and try and jump out of the circle. I don't know how high it might go.
You're going to
So
hit the top.
the circle is 20 feet tall. It's a 20-foot tall cylinder.
Oh, I can jump more than 20 feet, I think.
Sure, but there's a top to that cylinder.
Oh.
But is there a bottom?
I didn't realize. I thought it was open at the top.
Let's try to dig down. Just start digging. Like he's just standing there, just watching. We're like trying to dig under it.
Okay. I will start punching the ground then. I'm gonna wrap my hands in some fabric and start punching the ground.
I'm gonna reach
Trying
down
to.
and just rip up paver stones and just start lobbing them at the sky.
It's gonna come back down on us! I am trying to punch a tunnel. What should I do to punch a tunnel?
We're just starting to act like
Jeff,
rabid
Jeff,
animals.
what did you say you were doing?
I'm gonna rip some of the paver stones from the street up and start trying to throw them at the wizard.
You're gonna throw them at Jandar?
I'm gonna try and beat him in the head.
All right, give me a
A deck save.
We're just going mad dog. We're just screaming and howling, trying to get out. Magic circle.
Yolanda. You don't need to roll anything to just start beating at the ground. So Vistaval is going to rip up a piece of the street and throw it at Jandar.
Would that be a strength?
He has like ogre strength, right? He doesn't need to roll to pick up a rock.
I don't think you need to roll to pick up. I think you can just rip it up without really much effort.
He's pretty meaty.
Pretty meaty, and you throw the piece of street at Jandar.
Yeah, like point blank.
Point blank. I mean, you're right there. You're within 5 feet of him. All right. Roll me a. What's good for this? Improvised weapon.
Improvised weapon. What was that? Does a 23 hit?
as you pick up the piece of street and with your whole body torquing it, throw it at Jandar. It catches him in the side of the head, and he goes down on the ground, unconscious.
And that's how you do it.
But now you have to
Excellent
wait
distraction.
for what's going to happen when the other guy comes back around the corner.
This is where we dig. Quickly, Yolanda.
I'm digging as
Dig,
quick as I
dig.
can.
Our lives depend on it. How are we doing with that digging?
So after some mad digging, you tunnel into the alleyway, and you hit
The
the sewer. You hit the sewer line just below where you're at.
The magic circle begins to fill with sewage.
No. You not. Wouldn't that suck?
We're
No,
now
you
trapped in the magic circle.
You're now in one of the sewer lanes below the city, but there's a manhole, as you probably saw here, off to the side.
So, how
Run
long did
through.
it take us? How long did it take us to do that? You think?
It took about 10 minutes to do that.
So he was efficiently distracted down here.
Yeah, he was looking. He heard it.
Are you
Pop
still
out of-
channeling some voices over there?
Not at this point. I'm gonna pop back out of the manhole. So he's unconscious still, right?
He's unconscious.
Okay, I'm gonna squish him back into the back hole.
Yeah, just fold him up in half and just stick him back in there.
Okay.
It's not a
Just
not a
start
gentle procedure this time.
Okay.
running down the street.
All right. And with that, with Yolanda and with Eastaval in tow, putting the man back into the bag of holding, we're gonna switch over to Armin and Hafen.
Jesus Christ, that was a waste of time.
Well, it was quite an
We learned-
adventure. Well, we did learn something. And we also folded a wizard in half. He is now dead.
So Midson and something to Armin. Well, now that that's all handled, my God.
Yeah, like, let's go to the tavern and search for clues. That's where you search for clues, right? The tavern.
Yeah.
Also drinks.
Drinks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Drinks.
I'm sure they've got that handled, whatever it is.
I'm not
Yeah.
worried. I think a few beers. Hey, we left them in charge, right?
They got it.
They wouldn't be stupid
Bros.
like their real names to the guy, would they?
Exactly.
You don't think-
we can't? We
Okay.
come up with code names for a reason.
All right.
They
Yeah,
got
let's
it.
go to the tavern.
All right. As Armin and Hafen approach the flowing sword,
There's a bunch of
the
taverns.
inn/tavern, they enter it. It is a standard elf tavern. There's someone playing a lute in the common room with a fire going. A lot of the tables are filled listening along to the music as winches deliver food, fill tankards, and collect all of the discarded dishware. You notice the tavern keeper standing behind the bar watching everything going on.
I think we head straight to the bar.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we need a table. I think we go straight to the bar because the barkeep, he's the guy that knows stuff.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we'll grab a seat at the bar.
Sure. As you both sit down at the bar, a tankard full of ale is immediately put in front of you. Welcome to the Flowing Sword. I'm Ruth.
Excellent.
How may I help you?
Hello, Ruth. You just became my best friend.
What can I do for you this fine day?
Oh, well, we've been out searching around and thought we'd pop in for a pint or two.
Well, you came to the right place.
Good, good. You been here long?
Oh, I've only been here for about 70 years.
70
I'm rolling my eyes. Fucking elves.
years.
How about yourself? You from around these parts?
No, can't say I am. Just visiting.
Ah, well, what better place to visit than the greatest elf city in the Dalelands?
Well, I've walked around and I've enjoyed it so far, but I did have some questions I was wondering about this city.
Oh, maybe I can help out. I've seen a fair many things in my day.
Well, no, my name is Frank, and
Frank, that's a strange name for an elf.
I know.
Well, if I,
Was
it's
your
a long story.
was one of your
but
was one of your parents human?
No, I'm full elf, but I'm all hated by my family.
Mm.
So I'm just call myself Frank so that it doesn't get back around to my family that I'm still alive.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
And this is
Sometimes
my
you just
good friend
sometimes you just
I'm
need a dead name.
here. Yeah. And this is my good friend.
Go ahead, introduce me. Give me a good name.
This is my good friend. I met him on the way here. I picked him up in a very fancy carriage. His name is Sir Ronaldington the McDonaldington, the first knave of Glen Evermore. I'm not even sure where that is or if that's a place, but the guy like wowed me with his story, and I thought, let's go get a drink.
Yes, that is my name. That is who I am.
Ruth raises an eyebrow and says, "That is also a very strange name."
You could just call me Ron.
All right, Ron. We don't judge here.
That's
Well,
good.
that's good. Yes. I've been judging his name the whole time over here, let me tell
So,
you.
so Ron and Frank, what rumors can I bestow upon you this fine day?
Well, we just came in over here, but we ran into some guys earlier that said they were hanging around last night, and they swear they saw some undead. And I thought, surely there's no way that could be possible. I argued with them. They were adamant, and I called them crazy. Said maybe they should sleep it off, but I figured I'd ask you. I mean, they seem pretty adamant. I didn't know if you'd heard anything about that or anything.
Ruth looks back and forth, and he leans in and he says, I've heard this, but I've not seen it myself," he says. "In the dead of night, the bodies of elven, human, and even dwarf shambling about the cities. But come morning time, nobody can find them."
That is weird. So this guy wasn't out of the ordinary in coming up and telling us this. You've heard this before.
I've heard it, but I've not seen it.
Interesting. I have a question about that. The people who you've heard this from the most, is there anything interesting about them?
They're standard riffraff of the town. I mean, these are just rumors after all. They can't be true, but then again, you never know around here. The
They
good
don't-
High Lord watches over us, so I hope that it's not true.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's not. I was just, like they don't all work together. Maybe it was a chemical. Maybe they're all breathing some bad chemicals or something. They don't have any weird connections like that.
Who are you referring to?
The
These
people
made-up people.
These people that you've heard have been passing around these rumors. I'm just trying to poke around to see. I'm asking you, the people that you've heard these rumors from, are they just various random assortment of town folk, or they all have some sort of? Are they all coming from a specific area of the town? I'm just curious, like like it was weird to stumble across a guy like that, and then I come and bring it up to you, and you're like, yeah, I've heard this.
I've heard it
And
from various people in various walks of life, all the way up from nobility down to the most common commoner.
that's crazy. That is crazy.
But
In
the
a town
thing
like-
is nobody can find any proof of it. And he
Not
leans
even-
in and he says, it's strange to me because these rumors only started cropping up about a month ago.
Now, here we go. What happened a month ago?
Well, nothing special a month ago, but we've had these wizards that just came into town and they say they're helping us. But I don't believe it for 1 second.
How long have they been in town?
A month?
I'm not sure how long they've been.
Oh, okay. I thought. What do you think, Ron?
I think we need to hunt down some wizards. We've heard this name, Vulcan, Vulcan.
Ah, yes, Vulcan.
Yes, we actually had a chat with Thalin on the way in. He actually greeted us. It was excellent.
Oh, so you spoke with the High Lord himself.
Yes,
It must have been a great honor.
it is, but I'm nobility, so it was a great honor for him as well.
To meet Sir Ronaldington McDonaldington.
And he mentioned that Vulcan and his wizard compadres were in town, handling some issues for him, and I would love to meet this man. Do you know
Vulcan?
where we'll be staying?
Ruth rubs his chin and he says, I've never actually seen Vulcan. I have seen his subordinates out and about upon the town, but they've come in here a couple of times, but, you know, we're one of the busier inns and taverns in the city, so we don't see him that often. One of them just seems like a very seedy type to me.
Seedy.
Oh, okay.
That might be our best friend right there.
That's
What's
how
so
you
seedy about
describe
it?
him as custom.
Sorry, you were both talking at the same time?
We both asked the same question.
Oh, okay. You're asking when you had last seen the seedy one? Is that what you're asking?
I'm fine
We'd
with
like to know more about the CD guy. He piqued our interest.
So ask me your question.
Armin is this guy I've heard of once. Good drinks, man. This is good drinks.
that. So tell us about the seedy one. Is he? What's so seedy about him? He can't be that bad of a guy. He's
He
helping-
just looks... He looks mean all the time.
Does he have a name?
Yes, this one is called Jandar.
Isn't that the one we?
And sounds like kind of a
Sounds like a dick.
yeah. So as he's not well liked around these parts, I'm
Well,
taking it.
I don't like him. His friend, though, Thanel, seems to be a very nice guy.
So why would these two?
So they work together. Are they siblings? Do they know each other? They must know each other. They work together.
I mean, they're part of the wizard contingency.
All right. Actually, the high wizard, the leader mentioned Thanel and Jandar, but we haven't heard about the third one. What is his name?
I'm not aware of any third one.
All right, I thought Vulcan had 3 subordinates.
That may be. I just haven't heard of a third one.
Huh. Okay. Well,
Was there anything else I can help you guys with?
can we get a couple pints to go?
Absolutely. He pulls out 2 more tankards, and he puts tops on them, and he hands them to you, and he says, "There you go,
Fantasy drink tops.
fantasy drink tops. You can sip on the go."
I take 2. These are for me.
What? I turn around and order 2 more.
Ruiz hands over 2 more tankards. Here you go. Don't drink them all at once.
I walk out, leave Haven
Oh.
with the bill.
Did he say what?
And I'll tell,
Damn.
let me tell you why I'm leaving
Can I,
Haven with the
can I
bill.
ask you something? I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Ruiz.
Ruiz. That guy didn't seem too fancy to you, did he? He said he was Sir Ronaldington McDonaldington, but I'm not buying it now.
He's your friend. You rolled in with him.
Yeah, I'm beginning
see.
to regret my decision on helping these people out.
I see strange people come through all the time.
All right, man. Well, thank you.
Have a good one.
I'll pay the bill and take my drinks and meet Armin out in the street.
Right.
FYI, all of my money is in the bag of holding that they currently have. Sorry, all of the party's money.
Oh, good.
Did we all fork it over? Well, then I shoot.
I'm assuming you kept some pocket change.
Yeah, I guess
Some
if I'd known I was penniless, I wouldn't have ordered 2 more to go. All right.
You know what? If you can bring me some more information on the undead at night, you can take those drinks.
You'd like us to look into it?
Absolutely. I want to know what's going on. I gotta know. Gotta keep my patrons safe.
Well, I can respect that. So a man who cares about what happens in this city.
Absolutely. They are my
So-
lifeline.
If anything nefarious were to be uncovered in this city, you'd be behind exposing it?
I can certainly help.
Okay. Then I think we'll be good friends.
All right.
Well, I guess we got one ally. We don't have to call you Sir Ronaldington McDonaldington to him anymore.
Oh, we should still do that. He might be lying.
You think everybody's lying.
He might be. Like,
Fake names when you don't have to. We're just
Yeah.
telling people who we are.
So
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
all we've managed to figure out is that people are seeing undead at night and they're not there in the morning and nobody knows why.
so we know weird.
And nobody can point us anyone who can point us in a direction to get us to get help.
Yet.
So
Yeah.
we know we're not crazy. That's helpful.
That is true.
So
But apparently the guy outside is either crazy, the guy we talked to who said he'd never
the
seen
lumberjack
anything,
or the
or he's under some sort of trance or something.
He could just be ignorant.
Something's wrong with those people.
He could. I mean, it happened at night, so maybe he just wasn't out at night when it happens.
Maybe.
I'll say this: the third guy, Flanar, that's
Uh-huh.
the third wizard guy. He didn't know anything about him. But
Yeah, that. But he knew Vulcan.
he knew Vulcan, he knew Jandar and Thanel.
And not this other guy.
Yeah.
So, how did we? Quick aside, how did we find out this other guy's name?
I think.
Thanel gave away the names of all of them to you when you were visiting him.
So this guy apparently must be doing something really deep undercover then if he hadn't been out and about the town. I don't know what he suggests, Armin.
I mean, we.
I'm at a loss.
We could hit up another tavern.
Let's do it. I mean, I don't know about you. It could be the drinks that we had in there and the fun time, but I'm feeling like they're handling everything fine
I mean,
on their end. So
but
just
we
keep
can-
drinking.
Yeah, let's keep drinking. Can we? Do
Come on.
you have any spells to chat them real quick?
Maybe take a peek.
Do I have any communication spells with?
Yeah.
I do not believe I do.
Well, I'm not.
Well, the only two like spells like that are sending and message, and one of them you have to be within visual range to use.
Is that message?
Yeah.
I mean, I have sending, but I'm sure they got it. They're fine.
I mean,
Okay.
it's only been about 20, 30 minutes since you guys split up.
It's not like they could completely reveal their identities, out the guy, let him out of the bag, and put themselves in direct danger in that time, right?
Probably not.
All right, let's go to the next place.
Let's go next tavern.
Out of direct
I think,
danger.
I think the next tavern is the right way to go, right? We're trying to get intel.
This reminds me of Clay was getting upset. He was like, what did he say? Dragon Man fucked up again or something?
You
Can't
say
remember
what?
He said Dragon Man made another dumbass mistake or something.
Yeah.
Only now I'm Sir Eastafald. I'm not stupid. I have no excuse.
Be the smartest one in the group.
I have no
Hey,
excuse.
we all have brain farts. It happens.
Yeah.
So you're gonna visit another tavern.
Yeah, we'll hit up another place.
So what is your reasoning for hitting another tavern up?
I'm just going with what Armin wants to do right now.
Like, I feel like if we're looking for intel about a certain situation, we need to hit up each of the hubs that we can. And I think a tavern is like a hub. And a tavern doesn't necessarily have to be a tavern. Like, or a tavern could be a front for like a thieves guild or something. And that
That's
would
true.
be interesting to stumble across a thieves guild because they would have more intel about what's going on in the underground of the city.
Right. And
Grittier parts of the city.
I think that's a good strategy. I think we found at least that first place we talked to. It seemed like
He seemed a super
We're-
board.
yeah, the
Super what?
touristy kind of maybe.
Yeah, he seemed above board, touristy, jolly good. I want to find the
Yeah.
seediest tavern that ever existed in this town.
Okay. All
The one
right.
that is
Scummiest.
the one we have to go down
Right.
like 5 back alleys and know a password to get into.
Knock on some sliding door. Say Fidelio.
Fidelio.
You literally have to enter the sewers to get into the front entrance.
So it's like
All
the
right.
Skyrim's Thieves Guild.
So you
Should we head towards where we saw those undead? Maybe check out a tavern in that area of town.
You know
yeah, that
makes
was along the western side of the city.
I mean, might as well go to where we saw it in the daytime and hit up a tavern. Surely somebody leaving at night has seen something weird.
That sounds ideal to me.
Okay.
And I've got 2 pints of liquid courage running through me, plus 2 more in my hands.
There you go. You better finish those before you enter the next place.
What? What is up with the laws here?
Well, you're entering another tavern with beer you bought from another tavern.
That's bad.
Do you
That's that's rude.
Yeah, it's not a law. It's just rude. It's like, would you walk into a Burger King with a meal from McDonald's?
I've done that.
Well, you don't know how good
I
a
have
tipper-
too.
You don't know how good a tipper I am. I'll tip for that.
Okay, so here's what. When we get to the, are we at the front door of the seedy tavern yet?
Yes, you are at the front door of the Seedy Tavern.
All right, I'm gonna bottoms up, and then I'm gonna throw away the 2 tankards and the waste basket outside.
All right.
How drunk are we right now?
You just drank 4 pints each.
Y'all's body weight, you're at a 0.08-ish.
How drunk is that? I don't know those numbers.
That's pretty drunk.
Well, that's the legal drunk point.
Okay, excellent.
Depends on how much you drink.
Just okay.
Oh, my-
We're at that limit of operating a motorized vehicle.
We're having a great time, and we're talking.
All right,
real
then I'm going to
slow.
take the last of my beer and kind of dip my fingers in it and run it around my skin so I want to smell a little bit like it. I want to
All
smell
right.
a little drunker than I am.
Sure.
We accidentally happened into the seediest tavern. That is our goal.
Entering this tavern, there's a fire roaring just like in the last tavern. There is a very old man playing a violin up on the stage. Not very well, mind you. A lot of the patrons in the restaurant look rather run down or homeless. They all glare at you as you walk into the bar.
I think as we stumble in,
Yeah, I just look as harmless and like I belong there as possible, and drunk.
and I head to the bar. Are we? We're leaning against each other, holding each other up. That's
Of
the thing.
course.
That's what we're doing.
We were like muttering a friendly song that we had just finished up singing.
Yes, an excellent a dwarvish drinking song that we learned from Sir Istval.
Oh yeah. Three Falls full of those.
Yep, we're gonna put you on the spot and make you sing it later. Don't worry.
Oh,
But other than doing that, once we're in the bar, I'd rather keep a low profile in this place.
Right, so we saddle up to the bar, not a table, and I raise a couple of coins in the air.
The very greasy looking barkeep makes his way over to you and he says, "What do you want?"
Something to get me drunker.
He pulls out a dirty tankard and slams it up on the counter, fills it up, and says, "That'll be a gold piece.
Is it worth a gold piece?
It'll be worth it if you really want it."
I guess I really want it. And I throw it at his beard.
Snatches the gold piece out of the air and it disappears into his apron.
You have a good hand-eye thing. Good, sir. I'm Ron. This is my friend Hefe.
I don't care who you are.
And I think you can help us. Can you help us?
I can help you. Price is right.
The price is always right. I got good prices.
The best. Absolutely. The best prices.
Yes, so are those two. We're looking for this guy. What's his name? And I pull out a little scrap of paper that I've written his name on. It says his name is Flannel, Flanar.
How can I help you find somebody if you don't even know their name?
I think it's Flanar.
He raises a good point, my friend.
I think it's Flanar.
Can I take a look at that name?
You guys, can you read this?
Yes. What is it?
I point at it. And I say, I think it's Flanar. Does this say Flanar?
It says, was it Flanar?
Flanar.
Flanar.
Flinkle.
Says here Flanar, looks like.
Flanar. What, is this your honey that you're looking for?
It's some guy. My friend Hefe is looking for him.
For work.
For work. We're looking for a job from this guy.
Who's Hefe? Is this Hefe? And he
This-
points at Hafen.
This is Hefe.
That's me, I'm Hefe.
Flanar. Sounds like an elf name. City's full of elves. What do you expect?
Well, this guy's got a job for us. And we're heading up bars, trying to find him.
Guy points us to the right place, and we get employed. We might be inspired to come back and spend more money here. And here's some money for your information. Uh-oh. I remember we're poor again.
Do we have something we can barter with?
You can always barter.
I whip out 2 Hydra scales. And they look very shiny and like money. Like I got these 2 shiny things.
You already paid for your drinks.
We're looking for information now
Information.
about this Flanar guy. We want to work for him.
You seem pretty green behind the ears, boy.
Well, you gotta start somewhere.
As
You're the
you two,
slinger.
as you two are trying to converse with the very inhospitable innkeeper, tavern keep, you guys both hear a voice come from behind you. Is that you? I can't believe it's you.
Oh fuck.
Do we just keep talking to the barkeep and ignore him?
Yeah,
Can
you
if you
keep
want.
talking to the barkeeper. I'm gonna. Let's see.
I'll talk to the barkeep, and you engage this other foe.
I'm just gonna kind of casually peer over the corner of my shoulder. I don't want, kind of how you when you trying to not be obvious, but you are obvious.
As you do your kind of over the shoulder, just kind of you see a very compared to everybody else in the bar, a very clean looking elf. Got blonde. He's blonde, silvery hair. It's about your height. You recognize him.
I do.
You do.
Who do I recognize him as?
You recognize him as one of your old guildmates.
Oh, okay.
That's not ideal for us.
No, it's not, but it's okay. I'm going to turn back to Ron. Excuse me for a moment. Get up and intercept him before he can make his way to both of us.
I reach
and-
out and miss.
Embrace him. Hey, how's it going?
And he says,
Pat him on the
Hafen,
back.
Hafen, what are you doing here in High Moon? Why are you doing this far out here?
Lead him back to a table in the far corner. Not too much. What are you doing here? Why are you here, actually?
Just enjoying some leisure time before I go off on a job that'll take me halfway across the world.
Ah, so you're not here for work.
No, not currently.
Ah, cool. Well, that's a shame. We might be.
We might be? Oh, you
We
might
might.
be.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was me processing error. Oh, so, I mean, I don't know what you've been up to since you left the guild. What kind of work are you up to now?
Well, I decided to stop being a murderous spy for hire. Had like a crisis of conscience. You know how you have them. And well, I decided I've been angry at the wrong thing the whole time, and I'm really mad at the dragon that killed my friend and not the situation, the fallout from it. So I'm on a quest to defeat all dragons.
What was your friend's name again?
The one who was killed, the one you never met.
Oh, I just wanted to know his name.
I know, I'm just busting your balls, man.
Man, God, don't do that to me.
I'm just
His
fucking with
name
you,
was
bro.
his name was Mavril.
Mavril. Okay. All right. Well, that sucks, man. It's tough to lose a friend. I mean, we've lost a lot of people we know in this line of work.
Well, it's less that and more your entire family blaming his death on you and calling you a murderer and kicking you out of the family.
It's rough, man.
That's the part that ticks me off the most about the whole thing. But I've made peace with it now. I did my years of just being mad and killing things. That's when you knew me. But now I've decided to try to be a better person.
Well,
Except when
that's
it
good
comes
on you.
to-
That's good on you, man. Me, I still like the money. It pays really well. you know, and I get to, you know, kill people. Some I like to do.
What about dragons?
I mean, I am only just one man.
Mm. Well, I can't offer to hire you, and I know you're out for work, so I won't waste your time. But if you'd ever like to join us, we'd love to have you along.
Well, I mean, I heard you say to the tavern keeper over there that you were looking for information. Maybe I can help.
Yeah, about that. Let's. The reason we came over to this table here is, well, I mentioned the whole being good thing, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying to get some information, and we don't. There are some bad people, and we know they're around this town somewhere, and they're looking for us, and so we don't want to give out our real names.
Oh no. You're talking to the right guy. I completely understand.
Okay. Well, what information you got?
Well, I do know. I have heard on very good authority. Well, as good as it can be without me doing any actual real investigation. I was over on one of the garrison walls, and I heard a bunch of the guards talking about undead at night, but I can't find any trace of it whatsoever.
That is actually what we're investigating. You haven't encountered it at all either.
Well, I mean, I've gone to the places where, after that piques my interest. We're in a very big elven town, and at night undead are coming out. That's like
Exactly, that's what we're saying, and no, everybody's acting like it's normal.
that's something that happened in Neverwinter so very many years ago, more or less. The whole walking plague and all that.
Refresh my memory on that. Or is it tied? Do you think it's tied to that, or just similar?
It just sounds similar, but also that was hundreds of years ago.
Well, that so was the bubonic plague, but we still have that, right?
That's true.
Wait, these are elves, right? And they're talking about hundreds of years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
It's all bullshit.
They're cool with that timeline.
It's young though, right?
Hafen is very young, and this guy, how old did he say he was?
He didn't.
He
But
didn't.
you know how old he is. How old is he?
Well, I know he's a little older than I am, so he's probably about 150.
Okay.
He's just a baby.
Just a baby elf.
We're both pretty young. We're both pretty young. I got kicked out of my family for not murdering my friend at a very young age.
But as he
I
says,
see you looking in the air.
What's that?
Sean looked confused for a second.
Oh.
I've already forgotten why I was confused.
Well, he said that he was out looking around where the guards say that they it wasn't even all of them. It was just like one or two of them saying that they thought they saw something at night and that it looked undead, but they were too chicken shit to go check it out. Being part of their job and all.
Chicken shit.
Right. Of course.
So I went out. Well, sorry, what?
You went to those places though?
I went to them during the day, and I really didn't find anything. Like no tracks, no traces, no, fallen off flesh. It's just like that they weren't there at all. So
I think I'm gonna go check that place out at night. Could you draw me on this map here where we need to go?
Yeah. It was about out here.
That's where we tried to come into the city before.
Hang on, I think I'm too zoomed in. Where in the section of the map?
Westgate, number 5.
Number 5.
Okay.
That red X is just outside the stables.
Okay. So that's where we should go to check. That's where people have been having that sighting at night.
It's also where we saw them.
Yeah, I'm thinking that is where we saw them. So why would they be confined to that one area? Why would they disappear? How long are you in town, friend?
I'll be around for another maybe week, maybe less, depending on if this zombie thing becomes a real thing.
Well, look, I'm rolling with this group right now, and we've got all of our money pooled together, and it's not with us. And I want to thank you for for helping me with this information, but there's also an opportunity you could tag around and help us out if you want to, and there might be a little more split out of it. I'm going to try to get you some money just for this information.
Oh, don't worry about me with money. Anything to help a friend.
Well, I appreciate it. It's good to see you, and good luck to you.
It is always good to see you, my friend. If you need me,
Whistle.
whistle.
You know how to-
Find someone to send me a sending spell.
What was his name?
I will do.
What's that?
What was his name?
What was his name? Hafen?
What was his name? Why am I coming up with all these names today?
Write it somewhere so you don't forget it.
I'm gonna put it on the character map.
Corin.
Okay.
Korin.
Like the cat.
Middle name is
Is there
Corin.
a cat named Corin?
The Dragon Ball Z cat is Corin.
Oh, my son's middle name is Corin, but it's after a Star Wars.
Maybe that's where I got it from. I don't know.
Maybe. All right. He is now forever known as Corin.
And he's an elf.
Yes.
Well, I'm
Okay,
still-
I'll make my way back over to Armin and sit back down.
Well, I mutter under my breath. Is it time to go?
Yeah.
I throw my bug down. Let's bounce.
Yo,
All right.
right here.
All right. Well, it's after 10:10, so this is
Okay.
probably a good spot to stop for the night since we got started a little late. So
Can I blast off a sending spell to Sir Isteval to tell him to meet up?
absolutely.
No.
I blast off a sending spell. Now let me mark off that spell slots, and I say we're gonna meet up at the Glow Walk, number 5 on the map, right before dusk.
Where's Serena at again? She's outside number 5, right?
She is.
She's literally like all the way over here.
Is that the shack?
That's the shack.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna meet on the inside of the city. And Isteval, you can actually respond with that, right? That's how sending works.
Yeah. It's like a one. Yeah.
Where in this whole process of, shittiness would we have been at when he got his sending message?
All right. So that is when you guys had busted out of the sewer and started running with the bag.
And we folded the weapon in
running through us with him.
So yeah, I blast off a sending spell and I say, "Hey, meet up at this area right before dusk." How's it going, by the way?
Close as it to dusk.
Thank you for asking that.
Did
Real
Did
quick,
we
how close
actually-
is it to dusk?
Scott, how close is it to dusk?
It is. That is a good question. It is still a couple hours off.
So we got plenty of time.
Where are y'all at right now?
I can't respond. I can.
Yeah.
Jeff can respond in 25 words or less.
So tweet at me.
No, this isn't for metagaming. I'm just curious where y'all ended up in the city.
I fucking have no idea.
So right
where-
now, so they hit a tavern like somewhere in the red zone or in the pink
Yeah,
zone.
I'm gonna say it's.
we're over there
this
getting ready to
triangle.
set up.
That's weird.
We can say about right here. Yeah.
My next.
Yeah, we went straight to where they were where we had seen the undead and found a tavern and started asking around. So we're already there.
What were you gonna say? Dude?
I'm gonna tell Isteval to tell him go to Serena now.
Sir Istevald says, "Go to Serena now, now!"
Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Exclamation point! Yes, Wizard Dead went to shit. literally.
All right, so you're telling us to run to Serena right now, and we are super drunk. So
Code Red.
Uh-oh.
You after getting drunk decide to send off a sending message, and you get back like shit.
Code
Hey.
Red.
we're running for the gate.
We thought you guys had this handled.
So
Now, did we actually fold the wizard in half to put him into the bag this time?
Oh, I was picturing like putting his head in and like scooping him.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
We didn't
Yeah.
like break him in half and like put him
No.
in pieces into the bag. Okay.
No, I just scooped him into the bag since he was laying there.
We didn't pull him in half like we did that goblin.
Also, no offense, but I'm about to leave your ass.
Who?
I'm gonna just run as fast as possible.
Oh well, I'll try to keep up. I know where Serena is, so even if we got separated, we're on the same path.
Well, yeah, that's why I told you where I was going, because you're not keeping up.
So
Well, I'm an old man.
And
one,
I'm a young
I'm
monk.
not super monk.
one thing, I don't know that you have the Wizard of the Bag still, but you probably don't have 10 minutes worth of air in there anymore.
Well, every time you open the bag, wouldn't there be more air inside?
It refreshes.
Oh, it refills? Okay. I thought it was like.
That's no. That's how I imagine. If the bag is open,
Oh, so
Put
when
in air.
something. What's up?
So like if it gets down to the 9-minute mark, we're like, open the bag, let some air
Well,
in.
we burp the bag.
Jam a straw in it.
Put it this way.
Like a
With how it initially was, with he's in there, and he's conscious, but as soon as you open that bag and let him out, he'll whoosh. But as you don't know, he is unconscious in the bag currently. So you could potentially just
I'm just gonna keep burping the bag until I can actually meet up with you guys. My plan, just to round out what ours is, and we can kind of finish up, was to go barreling as fast as I could out the west from, where we're at here, out through the west gate, hoping at some point I might run into Armin, and the whole time I'm just screaming, go to Serena, and hoping he hears me, because I want to make sure that message goes through. And so I'm barreling it to Serena. And
I
Mr.
think,
Ball can wait.
I think
catch
you
up
get to the gate and you see Hafen and Armin propped up against the wall with a drink.
Oh, I have something for that. Can that be a thing? Because if I happen to see them, I was planning on scooping them under my arms and just running with them too.
So you're holding the bag and two fully grown adults.
The
Yeah,
bag
I'm
is like
strong
a
as
backpack,
fuck.
though. My
Yeah,
bag of holding
It's
is
like a
backpack.
messenger bag. Or
But you're also holding two grown adults.
She's really strong.
All
the
right.
bag doesn't have weight, and I am incredibly strong. I've got the belt of Hill Giant.
I'm on
I just
100%
imagine
weight.
you running down the center of the main street out of the west gate, saying, go to Serena, and you see them on the wall, and you do what you said you're going to do. You scoop them up, and you manhandle them like a small dog and just run out the gate.
And after I grab them, I'm yelling, "Don't puke! Don't puke!"
I just drunkenly say, "I'll remember this. Tickets for this."
And then after you guys get through the gate, about 5 minutes later, East of All comes. pacing through the gate.
Heavily breathing.
It's gonna be great for that random drunkard that's just sitting near the gate.
Yeah, as you're walking by, a guy is just kind of sitting there, just kind of swaying, and he's just like, "What?"
What?
And we can safely say that everybody is back at the shack, and we can end there.
All right. I'm gonna
Well,